Hello student, in today's class we are going to discuss average exercise part 1. Now the index is exercise question and then summarize our lecture. Clear? So the disclaimer is the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creator and owner of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now first we see some formula related to average. What is average? Sum of given terms upon total number of terms. Then we get the average. So the formula calculating removed number. If the average of n quantity is equals to x, when a quantity is removed, the average becomes y. So then the value of removed quantity is n into in the bracket x minus y plus y. Now the third formula is if the average of x number is a, that of y number is b, then the average of x plus y number, it will become xa plus yb upon x plus y. So let's start some questions. First question is, the average of 6 number is 20. If one number is removed, the average become 15. What is the number removed? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we use the formula which says that the average of 6 number is 20. Clear? So number is as 6, average is 20. So 20 minus new average become 15 plus 15. Clear? So it will be 45. So removed number is 45. D is the correct answer. Next one, we use the formula 6.2 in this question. Now next one, after replacing an old member by a new member, it was found that the average of 5 members of a club is the same as it was 3 years ago. The difference between the ages of the replaced and new member is. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now let the average of 5% be 10. We can let it. Now according to question, the sum of their ages will become, if the average is 10, then 5 members, so multiplying we get total age which is 50. Average of 5 member 3 years ago will be, so we can subtract it, 5 into 3 which is 15 dividing by 5 which becomes 7 year. So the question says that, so after adding new member, average becomes 7 year. Clear? So the difference in the age of old member and new member will be 10 into 5 minus 7 into 5. So we will get the answer which is 15 year. D is the correct answer. Next one. The average of 12 results is 15 and the average of first two is 14. What is the average of rest? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now let the average of rest result is x. So according to question, 14 is the average of two numbers. So 2 multiplying by 14 and rest number is, because total number is 12. So x into 10 is equals to 15 into 12, because the question says that the average of 12 result is 15. So total sum will be 15 into 12. So what will be the x? When we calculate it, we get the x equals to 15.2. So the average is, rest number is 15.2. A is the correct answer. Next one. A student bought 4 books for rupees 120 from one book shop and 6 books for 150 for another. The average price he paid per book was. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. According to question, cost of 10 books will be, first he paid 120, another 6 books he paid 150. So total he spent 270 rupees. Clear? So 270, and how many books he bought? 4 books and 6 books. Total number of books will be 10. So we can divide it. We get the average cost, which is 27 rupees. So A is the correct answer. Next one. The average price per kg of rice at 10 different places was rupees 4.85. After a week, the price per kg was increased by 20 paise at 3 places and decreased by 10 paise at one place. The new average of price per kg is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. The sum of price of per kg sugar at 10 different places will be 4.85, which is given that the average price multiplying by 10, which becomes 48.5 rupees. Now increased price will be 20 paisa will be increased. So 20 into 3, and 10 paisa is decreased at one place. So we can subtract it, which becomes 50 paisa. Clear? So sum of the increased price of the 10 different places will become 48.50 plus 0.50, which becomes 49 rupees. So our new average will be 49 divided by 10, because total number of places was 10 different places. So when we calculate it, we got 4.9 rupees. Clear? C is the correct answer. Next one. A club has 15 members and 15 men and 25 women. The average age of men is 10 years and the average age of women is 12 years. What is the average age of whole club? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now total age of men will be 15 men and the average of each man is 10. So we can multiply it. We get the total age of men. In the same way, what will be the total age of women? Total woman is 25 and each woman average age is 12. So we multiplying it, we get the value 300. So what will be the average age of whole group? So 150 plus 300 and divided by how many members? 15 plus 25, which is 40. So when we calculate it, we got the average of the club, whole club is 11.25 year. So C is the correct answer. Next one. A class has 20 boys and 30 girls. The average age of boys is 11 years and that of girl is 12 years. What is the average age of the whole class? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. According to question, a class has 20 boys and 30 girls and the average of boys is 11 and average age of girls is 12 years. So the total age of 20 boys will be 20 into 11, which becomes 220 years. And same way the age of 30 girls will be 30 into 12, which becomes 360 years. Clear? So the total age of 20 boys and 30 girls will become 220 plus 360, which become 580. So how we can calculate average? Average become sum of the total number upon total number. So 580 upon 50 is, when we divide it, we get 11.6 year. So A is the correct answer. Next one. Find the average of the following set of scores. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the formula of average is sum of the terms upon number of terms. So when we add it and divide it, count the number of terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. There are 9 terms. So first we add all these 9 terms and dividing by 9. So we get the average, which is 409. So E is the correct answer. Next one. The average salary of 20 workers in an office is rupees 1900 rupees per month. If the manager's salary is added, the average becomes 2000 rupees per month. The manager's annual salary in rupees. Clear? So you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, first we need to understand the question. Question says that 20 workers, clear, and their monthly income is 1900 rupees. So what will be the total monthly income in 9 per month of 20 worker? So we can multiply it 1900 into 20. So it will become 38,000 rupees. Clear? So the total monthly salary of 20 worker and the manager, what will be? Now it will given that 2000 rupees per month. Now the total member become 21. Clear? Because the total worker is 20 and one manager is added, so it will become 21. So when we calculate it, we get 42,000 rupees. So the manager's monthly salary will be, we can subtract it, 42,000 minus 38,000, which is 4,000 rupees. So manager monthly salary is 4,000. So what will be the annual manager salary will be? We multiplying by 12. So we get 48,000 rupees. So D is the correct answer. Next one. Find the average of all prime number between 60 and 90. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says that all the prime number between 60 to 90. So first we write it all the prime numbers between 60 to 90. So 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83 and 89. These all are prime numbers. So how many prime numbers are there? 7. So we add all these prime number and dividing by 7 we get the average. So when we add up we get 523 and total terms are 7. So when we calculate it we get 74.7 is the average of all the prime number which are between 60 to 90. So B is the correct answer. Next one. Average age of 5 boys is 16 year, of which that of 4 boys is 16 year 3 month. The age of fifth boys is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that average age of 5 boys is 16 year. So what will it become? When the total age we calculating 5 boys, which is 16 into 5, become 80 year. Now the total age of 4 boys, which is given that the average of 4 boys is 16 year 3 month. So when we calculate it, we get 65 year of the total age of 4 boys. 16.25 we can write it 3 month, which is 1 by 4. So when we calculate is, we get 0.25. So the age of 5th boys will be 80 of the total 5 boys. 65 of the total of 4 boys. So what will be the age of 5th boy? 80 minus 65, which is 15 year. So A is the correct answer. Next one. The average expenditure of a man for the first 5 months is rupees 120 and for the next 7 months is rupees 130. His monthly average income, if he saves rupees 290 rupees in that year, is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. Now, according to question, total expenditure for first 5 months will be, we know that 120 is the average of first 5 months. So total expenditure will be 120 multiplying by 5, which is 600 rupees. In the same way, the question says that for the next 7 months is 130 rupees. So total expenditure in next 7 months will be 130 multiplying by 7, which is 910 rupees. So what will be the total expenditure in a year? So total expenditure will become 600 plus 900. And it is also given that if he saved 290 rupees, so what will be their income? What will be income of that person? So 600 plus 900, the expenditure, plus 290, which is 1800 rupees. So monthly average income is 1800 divided by 12, which becomes 150 rupees per month. So C is the correct answer. Next one. The average of 13 results is 60 if the average of first 7 result is 59 and that of last 7 result is 61. What will be the 7th result? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now question says that the average of 13 result is 60. It means that what will be the total sum of 13 result? So we can multiply it 13 into 60, which becomes 780. Same way, the average of first 7 result is 59. So what will be the total sum of 7 result, first 7 result, which is 59 multiplying by 7, which becomes 413. And the last 7 result is also given, which is 7 into 61, average is 61. So we multiplying it, we get 427. Clear? So what will be the 7th number? Because there are total 13 numbers and first 7 and last 7 total sum we can calculate it. So the subtract the total sum between by the sum of first 7 and last 7 and subtracting the sum of the first 13 result, we get our number 7th result. So 7th result will be sum of first 7 result, sum of first last 7 result minus sum of 13 result. So it will become 413 plus 427 minus 780, which becomes 840 minus 780. We get 60. D is the correct answer. Next one. The average of 9 number is 50. The average of first 5 number is 54 and the last 3 number is 52. Clear? Then the 6th number is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. The sum of 9 numbers is 9 into 50. It becomes total 450. Clear? Now the question says that 6th number is equals to sum of 9 number minus sum of 5 number plus sum of last 3 numbers. Clear? So when we calculate it, we know the total sum of 9 number is 450. Clear? Sum of first 5 number, which is given that 54. So we can multiplying 54 by 5. This number will become. Now the last 3 number is average is 52. So we multiplying 52 multiply by 3. So when we subtract it, we get our 6th number. So 450 minus 426 is equals to 24. So B is the correct answer. Next one. The average of 6th number is 8. What is the 7th number so that average become 10? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Let the 7th number be x. So according to question, the average of 6 numbers is 8. So when we multiplying, we get the sum of the 6th number, which is 6 into 8. What is the 7th number so that the average become 10? What it means? It means total sum of the 7 number is 7 into 10, which is 70. So we can write it 6 into 8 plus x equals to 7 into 10. So we can easily calculate x, which is 70 minus 48. We get x equals to 22. So A is the correct answer. Next one. The average salary per head of all worker of an institution is rupees 60. The average salary per head of 12 officers is rupees 400. The average salary per head of the rest is 56 rupees. Then the total number of worker in the institution is. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we can let the total number of worker, which is X. So according to question says that the average salary per head of all worker of the institution is 60. So if total worker is X, then total sum will become 60 into X, which is 60X. Now the condition is the average salary of per head of 12 officer, which is 400, and average salary of per head of the rest is 56. So 12 into 400 plus we can write it. How many member will be left? X minus 12 multiplying by 56. So when we calculate it, we get 60x minus 56x, which is equals to 4800 minus 672. So when we calculate, we get the value of x, which is 1032. Clear? So B is the correct answer. Next one. A cricketer scored some run in his continuous 9 innings. He scored 100 run in his 10th inning, and this increased his average by 8 run. What was the average of his runs at the end of the 10th inning? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. So let the average of 9 innings is X, because it is given in the question. He scored 100 run in his 10th inning. Clear? So the total run become before 10th inning is 9x. Clear? So in his 10th inning, he added 100 run. So what will be the average of 10 innings? So 9x plus 100 upon 10. And it is said that the average is increased by 8 run. So this is average and this is also average. So we can compare it x plus 8, because in the 9th inning, at the 9th inning, the average was x, we let it, and yet average is increased by 8 run after 10th inning. So the average is become x plus 8, and this is the average of 10 innings. So when we compare it, we get 9x plus 100 equals to 10x plus 80. So x equals to 20. So average after 10 innings will become 20 plus 8, which is 28. So C is the correct answer. Next one. What was the average daily expenditure of a man in 1999 who spent 76,535 in the first half year and 88,165 in the last? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says it, total expenditure by a man, which is 76,535 plus 88,165. When we add up, we get 1,64,700 rupees. Clear? Because these are the daily expenditure. So we divide the total expenditure by the daily number of days in a year, which is 365. So we get the answer, which is 451.23 rupees. Clear? So the daily expenditure is 451.23 rupees. C is the correct answer. Next. 9 friends have a dinner in a hotel. 8 of them spent rupees 12 each on their meals, and the ninth spent 16 rupees more than the average expenditure of all the 9. Find out the total money spent by them. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now let the average expenditure of 9 person is X. Clear? According to question says that 12 into 8 plus x plus 16 is equals to 9x, because question says that 8 person spent 12 rupees. So how much total is spent? 12 into 8. And the ninth person spent 16 rupees more than the average. So average we let x. So ninth member spent x plus 19. Clear? So what will be the total? Will be 9x, because the average is x total person is 9, which is equals to 9x. When we compare it, we get the value of x, which is 112 upon 8, which is 14. So total money spent by 9 into 14, which is 126 rupees. A is the correct answer. Next one. The average of a certain first consecutive even number is 101. Find their sum. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now let the total number of consecutive even number is x. So the formula of n consecutive even number, average will be x plus 1. Clear? So it is given that the first consecutive even number is 101. So average of first n consecutive even number is n plus 1. So we can compare it. X plus 1 equals to 101. So x equals to 100. So what will be the sum? Total number is 100. So we can multiply it. We get the average, which is 100, and total number is 101. So we can multiplying in 101 multiplied by 100, which becomes 10,100. So C is the correct answer. Now summarizing our today's lecture. What is average weight? This refers to the mean weight of a group of individuals. It's calculated by adding all individual weights together and dividing by the number of individuals. So what will be the average score? This represents the mean score of a group, such as in a test or competition. It determined by summing all the individual scores and dividing by the total number of the scores. Clear? Third one is age, average age. This term refers to the number of years lived by individual in a group. The average age would be the mean age of calculated by adding all ages together and dividing by the number of individuals. Clear? Average expenditure. This is the mean amount spent by individual or household within a certain period. It is found by summing all the expenditure and dividing by the number of individual or households. Same way, average age. This is the same as ages above. It denotes the mean age of a group of people, calculated by dividing the total sum of the ages by the number of people in a group. What is average salary? This indicates the mean salary earned by individual within a group or organization. It is calculated by summing all salaries and dividing by the total number of individuals. Clear? Now thank you.